Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. Gachiakuta. Episode 22, Power of Protection. Now, listen, I know I've said a lot of negative things about this guy who runs the Raiders, but when a villain does not show emotion and he's bland and all he does is talk constantly, sorry. And to be perfectly honest, his motivations and his flashback, nah, doesn't connect with me. So, but let's put that to a side. Um, this episode was weird because she shows up, um, no word, and she does this attack, and it's killing her, and in the most contrived ways imaginable. Rudo's attack that he used on, what's this guy's name? Mr. Blackbeard, whose name I forgot. I apologize. Looking it up now. I don't even know his name. He's not his name. Anyway, I think it started with a B. My apologies. Anyway, that he used to attack him had hit the wall or area they were in. Bundus. Bundus. That was the name. I apologize. So the attack he used against Bundus, Rudo, had ricocheted and didn't hit the egg, the core. It went to the side and hit the wall. But that made an impact and caused a fissure. So when this bitch, the ward, is doing this attack, and like, and this is what pisses me off about this scene. Rio says, I should have killed her. And I'm like, then why didn't you? I digress. So the area that Rudo used against the attack against Bundus is getting larger and larger until it's a big freaking hole, and surprise, surprise, Noir gets sucked into it. Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, she gets sucked into it. We know if we get a few things answered. There is this being who is in between. They're like two layers. The upper layer, which leads up to all the way to the sphere, and the bottom layer. The middle is the border, and this guy is sitting there. This being, who I guess watches the border. And I'm guessing this only affects people who go up. Anyone who goes down from the sphere is fine. But anyone who goes up, they get wiped. And that's literally what happens. We get a stupid flashback for Noir. I'm not saying it's stupid, but it is stupid. Because it's her and Zodal. He's giving her the comb. I'm sorry. Any flashback with this leader of the Raiders, I'm not going to feel any sympathy for. I'm sorry. He is a bland character. He has nothing. He is nothing. He's a He's a blank slate. That's what he is. Nothing on a table. Completely white. Anyway, after this flashback she realizes what that thing is, which she says to watch with series, and her face just gets white. And she dies. After that occurs, we find out this character's pretty cool, and I actually liked what they did with her. I believe it's a she. Let me get her name. She's the one that was wearing the dinosaur. Ah, here we go. Guta. Guta Hebi Fantasia. Some name. Well, anyway, she has a onesie on. I am not lying. She shows up and she's about to transform and she jumps up a couple of times. And during these sequences, when she jumps up, this anime, out of nowhere, throws a soundbite from a Godzilla movie. I swear to God, they do it twice. Now, she doesn't turn into Godzilla. She basically turns into the onesie that she's wearing. So that's her instrument. It's the onesie. It's a dinosaur. It's a kaiju onesie that she's wearing, and she turns into this huge kaiju, but it doesn't get too big, big enough to block the hole. And then you go and attack the core, and it gets destroyed. And we see stupid Zodal and Bundus and the one with the freaking manhole cover just standing around. And then Bundus is like, oh, why did you, He kind of explains, but doesn't really explain. Listen, I try to have a good review with this show. This guy is so boring. He's so boring. He has nothing. You have nothing. You are nothing. You're a nothing character. And listen, I'm not trying to put shade on the mangaka to make a villain like this, because he's obviously the opposite of Rudo. And later on, when they escape, they go to the ground level. Rudo reflects of the conversations he had with him and wondered, why didn't he, what have you. But he's tired at that point. But it's just like, he did it because he thought that it has the power of protection. Title drop. Something along those lines. And I was like, eh? So the trash beast was going to protect everyone? But guess what? Everything that occurred in this sequence was, guess what? Guess what it means? It means nothing. Nothing. His experiment failed. Most of the people of the Raiders are dead. The girl's dead. She's dead. She's gone. She's been obliterated. Jabber, you might as well count him as dead too, because I don't know where he's been, where he is. I think they have him, but okay, yeah, that's what, 3 members of the Raiders on your group, and 1 kid who transforms into a different personality. But it just seems like this whole sequence of events was a complete waste of time. Now, I'm not saying the episode was bad. The episode was very good. Good action, good transformation of kaiju. She was cute, yeah. Kaiju was great. And then everybody meets up with Rudo and everybody else, and he's tired and he just wants to sleep. But we see this being, which I'm guessing is what stops you from going to the sphere. So people who live on the ground level can't go there. Now, I think what the story is this. People who go from the sphere and get dropped down, it's okay. But anyone who goes from the ground to the sphere gets destroyed. But then again, you have to figure this out. Why is it that wing guy is able to leave and go up? So, a lot of questions still need to be answered with this show. And there's 2 episodes left. So, listen, I know I'm going to get hate on this video for saying this again. I just do not like the villain. I do not like the villain. I don't like the Raiders. This guy is as bland toast. He is so bland. He is so boring. He has what you're curious. Listen, I'm not going to invest myself into a villain and take him seriously if his MO is he was curious about the sphere. Yeah, that's not good enough for me. You have no backstory. There is no backstory with this guy. There is none. It's zero. So, but beside the point, I still give this an 9 out of 10. Good ending sequence where they're riding on the kaiju and they go back to the ground and episode ends. I just think that this guy is but then again, he's a manipulator. That's what he is. But still, he's bland toast. He might be a manipulator and he might manipulate people and does these stupid experiments, which frankly, there is no motivation. I'm sorry. Anyone who reads Gachiakuta, I want to know, this boss of the Raiders, what is his deal? Like, really? If his deal is only, oh, he does experiments and all this other crap, then I'm not interested. He's a lame. But now I'm guessing the last 2 episodes, I don't know. I guess he's going to fight Rudo. I think they're going to fight, though. I think there's going to be a confrontation. But they're on ground level with Rudo and him. And I think he's going to beat him. Rudo's going to beat him. I think. I don't know. But that's all I got for you guys. Monkai 922. Wearing a kaiju. That was awesome. I'm a kaiju man. I'll see you guys later. Peace.